For centuries, China was a land of emperors and dynasties. Its rich history is filled with tales of powerful rulers, grand palaces, and intricate temples that stood as symbols of its cultural and political might. Its economy was largely closed off from the rest of the world. The bustling marketplaces and serene countryside were self-sufficient, relying on local resources and traditional methods. The ports, once vibrant with trade, became symbols of isolation as China turned inward. This changed dramatically in the late 20th century. The skyline of Chinese cities began to transform, reflecting the nation's shift towards modernization and global integration. The time-lapse of city development showcases the rapid pace of change that swept across the country. China embarked on a path of economic reforms that would transform the nation. These reforms were aimed at opening up the economy, encouraging industrialization, and fostering innovation. Factories sprang up, construction sites buzzed with activity, and the nation began to build a new economic foundation. These reforms opened up China to foreign investment and trade. International companies saw opportunities in the vast Chinese market, leading to a surge in foreign direct investment. The once closed ports now bustled with activity, becoming gateways for international trade. They unleashed the entrepreneurial spirit of the Chinese people. Small businesses flourished, and local entrepreneurs began to innovate and compete on a global scale. The market scenes reflect a vibrant and dynamic economy, driven by the ingenuity and hard work of its people. The result was an economic miracle. The cities, illuminated at night, symbolize the nation's newfound prosperity. The stock exchange buzzes with activity, reflecting the confidence of investors in China's economic future. The time-lapse of urban development showcases the rapid transformation of the nation's infrastructure. China's economy grew at an unprecedented rate, lifting millions out of poverty. Families who once struggled now enjoy improved living conditions. Urban neighborhoods have been revitalized, offering modern amenities and a higher quality of life for their residents. This rapid growth has reshaped China's place in the world. The nation now hosts international conferences, attracting leaders and businesses from around the globe. Its role in international trade has expanded, and its modern infrastructure stands as a testament to its economic prowess. Once a poor, developing country, China is now an economic powerhouse. The before and after images of cities highlight the dramatic changes. Economic growth charts illustrate the upward trajectory, and comparison footage of old and new China underscores the nation's remarkable transformation. It is the world's second-largest economy and a major player on the global stage. The financial districts, with their towering skyscrapers, symbolize China's economic strength. The skylines of Shanghai and Beijing reflect a nation that has embraced modernization and is poised for a leading role in the global economy. China's economic transformation was driven by a series of bold reforms. Over the past few decades, the country has undergone a remarkable journey from a largely agrarian society to a global economic powerhouse. This transformation was not accidental, but the result of deliberate and strategic decisions made by the Chinese government. The government embraced market-oriented policies, shifting away from a centrally planned economy. This shift was marked by the introduction of reforms that allowed market forces to play a more significant role in the allocation of resources. It allowed for private enterprise and foreign investment, which were previously restricted. This opening up of the economy created new opportunities for both domestic and international businesses. These changes unleashed a wave of entrepreneurship and innovation. Chinese entrepreneurs began to thrive, creating new businesses and driving technological advancements that have put China at the forefront of global innovation. One of the key reforms was the creation of special economic zones. These zones were designed to attract foreign investment and promote export-oriented growth. These zones offered tax breaks and other incentives to foreign companies, making it highly attractive for them to set up operations in China. This influx of foreign capital and expertise played a crucial role in modernizing China's industries. This attracted massive investment and helped to modernize China's industries. The presence of international companies brought in new technologies and management practices, which were quickly adopted by local firms. The government also invested heavily in infrastructure, recognizing that a robust infrastructure is the backbone of economic development. China embarked on an ambitious program to build and upgrade its infrastructure. It built roads, railways, ports, and airports. These developments have not only improved domestic connectivity, but also enhanced China's integration into the global economy. This made it easier for businesses to operate and for goods to flow. Efficient logistics and transportation networks have reduced costs and increased the competitiveness of Chinese products in the global market. These policies created a virtuous cycle of growth, propelling China's economy forward. As the economy grew, it generated more resources that could be reinvested into further development, creating a self-sustaining cycle of prosperity and innovation. China's economic miracle is not just about numbers, it is also about the tangible changes that have transformed the country. China has witnessed an unprecedented boom in infrastructure development. New cities have risen from the ground up, complete with modern skyscrapers, high-speed rail lines, and state-of-the-art airports. China's high-speed rail network, for instance, is the largest in the world, connecting major cities across the vast country. But it's not just about concrete and steel. China has also become a leader in technological innovation. Chinese companies are at the forefront of fields like renewable energy, artificial intelligence, and e-commerce. China's economic rise has had a profound impact on the global economy. China has become the world's factory, producing a vast array of goods at competitive prices. From clothing and electronics to machinery and automobiles, made-in-China products are ubiquitous around the world. This has led to cheaper goods for consumers globally, but it has also raised concerns about manufacturing jobs in developed countries. China has also become a major consumer market in its own right. Its growing middle class presents a huge opportunity for businesses around the world. This makes China a vital trading partner for countries worldwide. Section 5. Investing in minds. How education fuels China's economic engine. China understands that education is key to sustaining its economic growth. The government has made massive investments in education at all levels. From expanding access to primary education to building world-class universities, China is nurturing a highly skilled workforce. This focus on education is paying off. China is producing a generation of scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs who are driving innovation and economic growth. This commitment to education is crucial for China's continued success in the 21st century. Section 6. Challenges on the horizon. Can China sustain its meteoric rise? Despite its remarkable achievements, China faces challenges. Income inequality is a growing concern. The gap between the rich and poor is widening, which could lead to social unrest. Environmental degradation is another major issue. China's rapid industrialization has taken a toll on its air, water, and soil. The government is aware of these challenges and is taking steps to address them. China is implementing policies to promote more equitable growth and environmental sustainability. The challenge will be to maintain economic growth while addressing these pressing issues. Section 7. The Dragon's future: innovation, sustainability, and global leadership. China's economic future will be shaped by its ability to innovate, embrace sustainability, and navigate a complex global landscape. The country is shifting its focus from low-cost manufacturing to higher-value industries. This means investing in research and development, fostering a culture of innovation, and moving up the value chain. Sustainability is also becoming increasingly important. China is investing heavily in renewable energy and green technologies. It aims to become a global leader in the fight against climate change. These efforts are crucial for China's long-term economic and environmental well-being. Section 8. China's global impact shaping the future of the world economy. China's economic rise has had a profound impact on the global order. Over the past few decades, China has transformed from a largely agrarian society into an industrial and technological powerhouse. This rapid development has not only lifted millions out of poverty, but has also positioned China as a key player in the global economy. It is a major trading partner for countries around the world, facilitating the exchange of goods and services on an unprecedented scale. China's ports are some of the busiest in the world, handling a significant portion of global trade. This extensive trade network has made China indispensable to the supply chains of countless industries, and its growing economic clout gives it increasing geopolitical influence. China's Belt and Road Initiative, for instance, aims to enhance global trade routes and foster economic cooperation across Asia, Europe, and Africa. This initiative has the potential to reshape global trade patterns and strengthen China's ties with numerous countries. China is also playing a more active role in global institutions like the United Nations, where it seeks to influence international policies and promote its vision of global governance. China's participation in peacekeeping missions and its contributions to international development projects underscore its commitment to being a responsible global actor. And the World Trade Organization. By engaging in these institutions, China aims to shape the rules and norms that govern international trade and economic relations. Its involvement in the WTO has been instrumental in integrating China into the global economy and facilitating its economic growth. It is promoting its own development model, which emphasizes state-led economic planning and investment in infrastructure and technology. This model has been adopted by several developing countries seeking to replicate China's success. However, it also raises questions about the sustainability and inclusivity of such an approach, and challenging the existing global order. China's assertive foreign policy and its efforts to expand its influence have led to tensions with other major powers. Issues such as trade disputes, territorial conflicts, and human rights concerns have sparked debates about China's role in the world. China's rise presents both opportunities and challenges for the world. On one hand, its economic growth has created new markets and investment opportunities. On the other hand, its increasing influence has led to concerns about economic dependency and geopolitical rivalry. How it chooses to wield its growing power will shape the future of the global economy and international relations. The world is watching closely as China navigates its path forward, balancing its domestic priorities with its ambitions on the global stage. The decisions made by Chinese leaders in the coming years will have far-reaching implications for the international community. Section 9. Conclusion: The Rise and Rise of China. A story still being written. China's economic transformation over the past few decades has been nothing short of remarkable. Through a combination of market reforms, strategic investments, and a relentless focus on education, China has become a global economic powerhouse. While challenges remain, China's commitment to innovation, sustainability, and global engagement suggests that its economic rise is far from over. The story of China's economic miracle is still being written, and its next chapters promise to be just as transformative as the ones that came before.